Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a message for love and soul connections for the sign of Virgo for February 2021. My friends, this is a kind of new reading to my channel, so if you do like it, please hit the thumbs up so I know whether I should do more of these kinds of readings. For all my subscribers, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love you guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like what you see here, please feel free and explore the rest of my channel. See if there's something else there for you. And if you'd like to join this journey with me, please hit subscribe. It would be wonderful to have you along this path. So before I get into the cards, I just want to let you guys know that no matter what messages do come through today, if it's for you, you'll know it, and if it's not for you, disregard it, go about your day. But if it is for you, it's still up to you and your active free will, your grassroots evolutions, the choices that you make in this world, the steps that you take, and how you get your fulfillment. To me, that's personal power in the palm of our hands, and I love that. So let's get in here. I just want to ask Archangel Michael, any of your guides that would be here for our highest good, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Gabriel, to join us, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering only messages that are for our highest good. So top-notch messages here today, my friends. If I trigger you, if I say something that bugs you or makes you feel a certain way as well, I ask you to really kind of study inward and see, with your empowered vulnerability, how did it make me feel? What is it attached to? And how can I use this emotion or use this vulnerability going forward to create positive change in my world? So what I'm going to do is pull 3 piles. So I'm going to pick, first off, you guys, Virgo, for your energy. Then we're going to pick your soul connection or love interest, their energy, and I'm going to do some of the space in between, so the shared energy between you guys. Before I get started, if you want to take a few minutes, you can just take a few deep breaths in and out and kind of do a quick little meditation on, you can either think about the person in question, you can ask a question regarding this relationship or her situationship, or just ask that this message be for your highest good. So if you don't have a love interest in mind at this point, that's fine. This could be talking about a situation from the past. This could be talking about something that's not yet come up, and that's kind of exciting. So let's keep an open mind and an open heart, my friends, and see what the cards have to say. All right, Spirit, can you please tell me right now the current energy for Virgo? And keep in mind too, like, this may resonate differently. You may not resonate with the Virgo side, but you may resonate with the soul connection, and a lot of times that's fine because it can go vice versa. You guys can mirror each other and then the energies can swap. So just take again how it feels like it is for you. Okay, so you guys got the bride offers herself. And this is actually really wonderful because I feel like you guys are in a place where you're able to offer, you're able to give love, you're able to see your worth as well. And I heard you're being picky and choosy on who you're offering. You're not offering this to no second-rate kind of love. And that's really beautiful energy. So what I'm going to do is ask one more card, please, for the Virgo side here about the bride offers herself. Spirit, thank you. And you get beauty. And this is wonderful too, because this is saying, you know what, you're also realizing there's beauty in so many different things. Beauty is not this social construct that we've all come to think about on what it means to be beautiful. We must be flawless, we must be thin, we must have this kind of personality, and our hair must be on fleek, right? Or our clothes, or whatever that is. This is a completely different thing. And I think you guys are finally opening up to that idea, or if you've known that for a while, this is that your ability to communicate and to show who you really are is actually spreading beauty out into the world. The more you are your true authentic self, the more you offer yourself wholly and completely and truly out into the world, the more you're going to see this world as beautiful. I'm going to also, when I get the cards out, I'll do a bit of reading from this book, The Journey of Love, by Alana or Fairchild. It's her oracle, because also there's messages in here, and other than this month's reading, I haven't used these cards in a while, so I don't want to miss anything for you guys either. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me about the soul connection of the Virgo, please? Virgo soul connection. You got 3 cards. You have let the feminine lead the way. So I honestly feel on your side, Virgo, regardless of how you identify masculine or feminine, I feel like on your side this is more the feminine. And why I say that is this is the bride offering herself, right? Offering commitment, offering marriage, regardless. This may be figuratively, this also may be spiritually, but I think this is also you kind of offering this kind of commitment in your true self to show your beauty, not necessarily with commitment with others, but it truly could be as well. And your person or the love interest at heart, they're allowing this feminine to lead the way. So in some cases, for some of you, your person may be waiting for you to offer yourself, waiting for you to go first. I heard there may be commitment issues. They may have a big, strong fear of rejection as well. So there's a lot of things though, because this also means that I think they're also starting to get in touch with their feelings, starting to get in touch with the true inside of who they are. And I feel like these feelings are going to push them over towards you, going, you know what? I heard like they may have ignored the situation or ignored their feelings for a long time, but now is where they're going, you know, I see this person over here, you Virgo, being their true self. I see so much beauty in that. I want to be like that. I want to emanate that. I want to show my true authentic self. And what I'm hearing too is don't underestimate your power to change the world by being in this kind of leadership role, even if all that leadership role is showing people how you can shine as you and how they can shine as them, and really accepting people. And I heard like fully embodying who you are at the heart of things. So we have here hidden beauty. This is absolutely gorgeous energy that the two of you, like I said earlier, I think you're mirroring each other. You are absolutely mirroring each other. In this case, I feel like the feminine side, I'll call this more the feminine side, and the masculine over on the soul connection side. Like I said, this could be vice versa, and you may be actually embodying both of these energies, because this is definitely a mirrored place. But I feel like on this side, there is potentially, I've heard like there's been a block or a lack of feeling beautiful, a lack of seeing things beautifully, because there's been such a focus on what's black and white, whereas this beauty is in complete color and completely in awe. I feel like this one is, there's a little bit of shame, and I heard shameful or prideful, not wanting to show themselves, burying their head. And I think this is also why it's important that as the feminine, we're leading the way into what true beauty means, to help, what's the word I just heard, liberate the masculine side or the soul connection side. So this may not be necessarily romantic. It could be a friend, it could be work, it could be family. Our soul connections come in a lot of different ways, so keep an open mind. But you have she as the moon here. This is really beautiful as well, because there is also this sense of being fully connected to your intuition and the feminine qualities. And we also have here burning hero. The soul connection side, I feel like this person is, I heard, really struggling, but they're struggling to make life better for themselves. They're struggling to be their own hero in their own world, and to make changes, and I heard to take chances, to rise up from something that may have kept them down, to rise up for whatever they feel shame-wise. I heard for some of it, it definitely is physical body. For some of you, what I heard as well is they may feel like they've got some sort of deformity or something like that, or even, what's the word I heard, like, keep hearing indecision on this too. And this may be where if there has been indecision in the past, they're really starting to allow their own feelings to lead the way, so that they can pave the way for themselves in the way that they know would be most beneficial for their soul, as well as this person is also being a trailblazer in shining the light for other people, to show them, hey, I did it too. I liberated myself. Watch me. Follow me, my friends. Can you tell me about the shared energy, please? Thank you. You get the temple. And if you look here, these two souls, it almost reminds me of they are going to engage in marriage. For some of you, this is because your souls are literally married up in the spirit realm. I also want to hear, I heard you're never apart. There is many people here on both sides attending this, witnessing this, and bearing witness to the power of this relationship as well. And you have acceptance. And this is beautiful because there's twofold. One, this is accepting a hand in marriage. This is accepting, I heard, our faith in God, but God could be spirit, God could be source, God could be God. If you view it like that, it's however this is to you, but I feel like this is also accepting that this relationship is definitely spiritually guided. There may be others or onlookers, is what I heard, around you who may not totally accept this relationship, but that does not have to be a care nor a worry for you guys. This definitely feels like to me an accepting of the bond, as well as a strengthening of the bond, and definitely marriage related here. So they're wanting me to show you the bottom of the deck. This is how I saw it. The lovers and intimacy. So you guys definitely feel like this is a romantic situation. It's very, very mirrored. That this partnership is definitely ever designated by the heavens. It's something definitely could be twin flame in terms of the mirror, like a very, very strong soul connection. But this is something that is sanctioned by the higher ups, sanctioned by the higher, I heard higher courts, but in terms of higher courts, this is spirit realm. The lovers here as well, to me this is twinny energy as well, because it's a Gemini card normally in the tarot. So these two, it's like, again, this whole thing of black and white, but just because there's not a lot of color here doesn't really mean anything. There's a lot of this. I heard like two becoming one. There's also growth. And to have this intimacy here as well is really, really special. Because I feel like the two of you, when you do come together, there is a need for physical intimacy. The two of you, when apart, it's like, I heard like somebody might feel like something's missing. When the two of you guys come together, it's truly magical. So I want to read to you guys a little bit of first number 43, the bride offers herself. So it says, there is a sacred offering taking place, an offering of the divine feminine. She is offering herself to the mystery unfolding. This may manifest in a physical way, in that a woman of great feminine wisdom is offering herself to you in friendship, love, or spiritual companionship, or in service in some way. This may manifest in a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother in the form of a life circumstance or situation. Whether it's immediately recognized or not as a gift, to accept this offering as a bridegroom accepting his bride with love, reverence, and respect will bring good fortune. Accept what is being offered to you now. Whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward, there is a gift of grace from the Divine Feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. And I think a lot of this is the more that we understand that all of our experiences in this world are a gift, whether we've perceived it or experienced it as negative or not, there is always something that was positive, even from the most negative experiences. So this, I also feel like, is if we want to see more beauty in the world, we want to come to this world with more gratitude. And when Spirit offers us an opportunity, take it with a full and open heart. So for some of you, if you identify more as a masculine entity or identity, this may be that you do have a woman that is offering themselves to you. You do have someone who is wanting you as their life partner as well, and you see a lot of beauty in them, and definitely mirroring each other though. Okay, where I was going with that as well is the more that we're grateful for the experiences in our world, the more we come with gratitude, the more we're going to see beauty. So I want to read to you guys number 59 and the Temple for the shared energy. So the energy that is in between, okay, they're actually telling me move on, and I will come back to that. I want to actually read to you part of Hidden Beauty, which is number 45, and then we'll come back through to the in between. You are glimpsing beauty, and yet there is more to be revealed. There is more than what you are currently seeing. To attempt to force the vision would prevent you from seeing what is being revealed. Be patient and look more closely. Soften your heart and ask to be shown the beauty in the situation that is being shown to you. Wait, let the vision come alive and you shall witness what was once hidden. This oracle brings you a suggestion from divine guidance. You may think you see the whole picture, but if you look deeper, you shall see something that brings you much joy, hope, and reassurance. So there is more beautiful perspective here that affirms and nourishes you and all involved in the situations of your life that are puzzling you at present. So take heed and relax. I feel like if one side over here, so the soul connection side, if they have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, because I get a strong sense of connection, but strong sense of a sort of separation in this, even though the cards so far aren't necessarily showing this. I do feel like what I heard when I was reading that was separation. There is more to be revealed here at this time. So if you think you know everything, if you think you have the whole picture, step back a minute. There is actually maybe something more that you're missing. For others of you, this stuff that's hidden with this feminine leading the way, that's stuff in our unconscious that may actually be keeping us from this bond, keeping us in separation. If you are in separation at this time and you're not necessarily with this person, what I'm hearing is this is the great point to work on ourselves to see things differently. And even if we've experienced a lot of hurt from this kind of separation, to see that if it's meant to be, it will be. That this partnership is definitely spiritually guided. It is definitely a very important relationship in your spiritual development, as well as what I heard. And it's something that's going to teach you a lot of love, a lot of joy, but we have to open our hearts to it, and we have to be vulnerable with the people that we love. Opening ourselves up isn't necessarily sexual intimacy only, although these two cards definitely suggest that. It also is opening up our vulnerable feelings and opening up our heart and allowing that other person to see it wholly for truly what it is, for truly who you are, and just still say, God, you're beautiful. I want to be with you. If we hide who we are, if we don't show the person that we want to be with who we are, how are they truly knowing that they love us? And how do we truly know that they love us, or some facade that we've either created or that this person may have conjured up in their head? Okay? So this whole idea of being the burning hero, I feel like on the soul connection side, there's a lot of changes, and this is like the phoenix rising from the ashes to acknowledge whatever's hidden. And this is also where this she is the moon comes from. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of that too, because I feel like there's something important as well. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting for something to happen rather than getting up and getting it done. This wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar, the right timing promoting growth, planting when there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish when it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for rest? Is now the time for action? Is now the time that this relationship goes forward? Or is this now the time for a little bit of self-inflection and introspection, and on this side, maybe bringing themselves out of a burning hell is what I heard. So that hopefully doesn't resonate for anyone, but for some of you, whatever's hidden here, this person may be going through a lot and going through their own personal hell is what I heard. Through this transformation, many of us are forged through fire, and I definitely feel like this side is being forged through fire, and it may be a real shock to their system to allow that feminine to lead the way, to get in touch with hidden emotions that they might have buried down in the past. So I want to read to you number 59 now, the temple, just a part of it, to see what message we have here as well. The lover and the beloved meet in sacred space. They take respite from cares of the world, entering into sanctuary where only they exist. You are in need of this. Meditation, making love, connection, and dance, intimacy, and surrender into the moment. Your body and soul need to enter into the temple and participate in sacred ceremony. Choose to gift this to yourself. Set aside time, turn off the computer or mobile phone, turn on music and set the lighting, be present in the moment. Do you remember your body? Oh yeah, there it is. Can you be in its temple with presence and delight? This oracle gives you guidance to take time out to smell the flowers, savor the pleasures of life, and renew your connection to the inner lover. Your sensuality wants to come out and play. And it also says you're being asked or said, explore scent, explore touch, get in touch with more than just necessarily a physical sexual act, but definitely the space in between is the two of you either longing for this connection, or that if you're not in separation, if you guys are in physical togetherness, that also it may be really good to do some meditation together. If you are in separation though, that to remember you can always connect to this counterpart on the 5D through meditation as well. What I'm hearing is I got Archangel Michael in my ear. One thing I'm hearing is you can always ask Archangel Michael in your meditation to help guide you as to what the best path is. I heard the clearest path for you and what he'd like you to know about this relationship. And this is that temple that you can definitely connect in the 5D where it is only you and this other person. And I feel like also Archangel Michael is kind of saying, you know what, he is here to support this and to keep this safe. So there are some of you with these hidden factors. For some of it, it may be that this relationship is hidden from others and the other side may feel like there's a really good reason for that. So let's find out. Spirit, can you tell me about the Virgo side? On this side, absolutely, Virgo, you know this is true love, right? This is the romance of a lifetime. And I don't think you have any questions on that. Is there anything else, please, Spirit, for the Virgo side? Thank you. You have free yourself. It came in the reverse. I heard, like, it says it's time to take control back of your life. One thing I did here, okay, some of you may even be have meditated a little too much to gain access or to contact this counterpart. One thing I also heard is, like, this kind of thing could have been really mentally depleting on your brain. It could have been something that almost, I heard, like, kind of could have turned into an obsession. And with this free yourself card, I'm really getting the feeling that it's like you just learning how to love someone and be in a relationship, but not necessarily that being our be all and end all. That while this beautiful intimacy relationship, and I heard courtship, is gorgeous energy, our partners can't be the only other thing in our worlds, right? So I feel like this is also that to know that this is your person, but to spend some time on you. Because I also heard the more you spend time on you, the closer this may actually bring you guys together. The more you focus on them, the farther it's actually going to push you away from each other because you're no longer in alignment with this. Spirit, can you tell me about the soul connection? And you deserve love. I think this person is finally realizing they deserve love. If it may have been something that's been hard for them to accept in the past. They may have had a really painful upbringing, painful childhood, painful past as well, or even past relationships that weren't good. And I think they want you to know that you deserve love. That if you guys are under separation, it's not because of you. It's because of something internal with them that they know they need to work on. And I feel like it says you are lovable. They know that, and I feel like they'd want you to know that. They also have it as safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. I think, especially when we had Hidden Beauty and the moon, they're learning what love truly is. And I think it also I heard like it's going to have to do with past experiences on maybe what they were treated like that wasn't love. And this coming back to your side, apologies again if I trigger you, and I'm going to say it could go both ways just so you don't get mad. Not really. But if you get mad, you get mad. Apologies. But this is like just freeing ourselves of any kind of codependent behavior. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that, like I said earlier, some of us get so caught up in a relationship we forget what's truly important to us. So freeing ourselves from this person knows that you deserve love. They know they deserve love. And I think that they're trying to feel safe in their own skin to express how they feel and to even learn about how they're feeling right now. So there may also be or have been an imbalance in give and take, and I think this is what's going to be balanced out. Spirit, can you tell me about the space in between, please? Thank you. Got a lot. The one that flew out first was getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this is part of this intimacy, not just necessarily physical intimacy, but on a spiritual and emotional level as well. Talking about the past, talking about your hopes, talking about desires. All these fell out. You have a whole lot. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I think you're both doing that. One is offering themselves, hey, I want to be in a relationship. I think you're the one. I know you're the one. You're my true love. The other one is being more receptive and learning how to love themselves so that when they come to you, they're doing it with a full heart. So definitely knowing that we have to decide what we want first for the universe to bring it in. There's a whole bunch here. Keep an open mind, passion, healing family issues, finances, and career. Express your love, give a relationship a chance, romantic feelings. There is a lot of healing going on. There may be a lot of passion too, but there are things that need to be worked on before this comes into physical union, if it hasn't already, or before it moves on to a next level. So deciding what you guys want is really, really important. And I mean, you're both doing this, right? This is the shared between. So I'm going to get a little bit of tarot wisdom here from the Shadowscape Tarot. So for the Virgo side, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This may be either you are not communicating right now or that you feel confused a little bit, I feel like, with this Knight of Swords. And absolutely, I can see where you would, right? If you both know that this is true love and you're both mirroring each other, then why isn't it here? Well, it's not here because it's not time yet, right? We're needing to learn a few more lessons. So let's find out about this Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. There may be something as well that I heard is blocking your throat chakra. So it may be really wonderful to have some blue calcite here, but to wear blue, you could get some blue calcite. I like blue lace agate, sodalite, anything that you feel kind of connects you here. And this could also be asking Spirit to kind of shine some blue light on your throat chakra, taking your hands in front of your throat and taking a few deep breaths in and out, meditating on how can I release these blocks, even asking Spirit to help break up any blocks to expressing your true feelings, to expressing your true self. And you also have here the Seven of Pentacles. And this is about waiting for the time to be right. So maybe you're not speaking yet because you have to either free yourself from another relationship or whatever shackles that you feel are binding you before you can move on. But when the time is right, I feel like whatever you have to say, it will be well received, open and receptive. And just know that this person, it's safe for you to love them too, just as much as they feel it's safe to love you. They may also, what I heard is it may be hard for them to feel safe. This may be a really new feeling for them. So Spirit, tell me about the soul connection. This was going to flip over. I'm going to take it. They have the Five of Wands that was in reverse. I think this is definitely working through a whole lot of internal hurdles that they're finally realizing where they've stopped themselves in the past, where they've gotten in their own way in the past, and some of that hidden beauty. They're showing up as the King of Swords. So you're showing up here as the Knight of Swords. You guys could have air in your chart. You could be also dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've got Seven of Pentacles here. Could be Virgo, you guys, Taurus or Capricorn. And Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. But I think that they're really thinking and they're finally starting to see things a little bit more clearly. And for the space in between the Knight of Cups, you guys both want this. You both want to rush in. You both want to say I love you. You both want to give each other that hug and kiss and never ever letting each other go. So I feel like it's just really important to remember when the time is right, it's going to come to you. And until then, meet up in the 5D. Because Spirit, and ask Spirit to guide you. As well as the last message is, be willing to accept all the wonderful good things that are in store for you, because when this comes together, when the healing happens on both sides, this shit's magical. That's what I got for you guys. I love you all. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.